my birthday. Well, by the time you see this video, it will be my birthday. But today, when you will see it, it's a Monday. My birthday is Monday, but there's nothing going on a Monday night. There's nothing going on a Monday, so I'm celebrating this weekend. Today's Saturday. We're going out tonight. My husband sent me a text and he said be ready by 7:15. And you know we love that type of energy over here. How do we wear a bonnet? Like, I see this with the covering the ears. It makes it like look fluffed out. And then I do this sometimes. I think it kind of makes me look like a monkey. I don't know. Do I want my ears covered or not? I don't know. It doesn't matter because this bonnet is coming off because I will be installing my wig. I made a video yesterday of like bleaching the knots. Let me know if you guys want to see that. I bleached my knots. It looks amazing. I'll show you when I'm closer to putting it on my head. But for right now, I'm going to prep. I have my stocking cap, transparent HD. I think that's what it's called. And I have my lace melting spray. This is what I'm going to use to put the cap on my head, and then I'm going to put the makeup on the cap, let everything set before I move on to doing the wig. So let's get this cap on. And if you see my mouth moving throughout the video and you're not hearing me say anything, I'm on the phone with my friend. We're talking while I do this. I'm on the phone with my friend Giselle. She's one of my dearest friends. I love her so much. She heard me say my friend and she's like, I have a name. You won't see her because she's shopping right now. We're shopping together. So yeah, let's put this wig cap on and get ready for tonight. My cornrows are to the side. So this part here, where my middle part is gonna be flat. If I do this right. Hopefully I do this right. So I went and got my makeup brushes. They're not completely dry, but they're dry enough they can work with. And I also got my wig, which is in rods because I did them overnight. I learned my mistake from that gala preparation. So I did these yesterday evening. Hopefully they come out the way I want them to. This is the lace. There it is. On my hand, it looks so good. So good. So I'm gonna try to make my shade. I watched a video yesterday and the girl was saying the best way to get it to melt and seem seamless and not have that ashy edge is to use a shade slightly darker than your natural shade. So I'm gonna mix these and try to get like a perfect match. So I'm gonna be using shade 355 in the Maybelline and shade, I don't know, Flawless Contour and foundation for Derma Blend. I don't know what shade it is, I can't tell. 1 pump of Maybelline, 1 drop of the Derma Blend, and I'm gonna use 1 pump of the Maybelline, tiny pump, and see. That looks good. It's right here. You can't even tell. Put it on this side. Yes, it's perfectly matched, but I think it's dark enough. I don't want to go any darker. So let's apply. I always forget to adjust my camera lighting. But anyways, I just got done putting the makeup on my lace and my cap. So now I'm getting ready to install the wig. I'm gonna clean off along the lining first, so it's clear and dry and ready for the glue. I'm gonna apply the glue. There's some people who do like dots on the skin and dots on the lace, and some people that put dots between the skin and the lace, right where they meet. I think I'm gonna do the skin and the lace first. Then I'm gonna spread it out with my tail comb. I'm gonna let this dry clear. It's already starting to look clear, but I'm gonna let it dry completely clear. Then I'm gonna put another layer of glue and then the wig goes on. Time for layer number 2 because it has dried clear. I don't know what's going on right here. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm gonna leave it alone because the more I manipulate it, the worse it looks. Second layer of glue and then the wig goes on. I'm gonna wait for this to dry clear and put the wig on. Glue has dried clear. I don't think it can get any clearer than this, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my wig on. The rollers in my hair really make this a little bit more difficult to like comb it in and let it stick properly. But I'm not taking them out because I need the curls. This is just gonna have to work. I think it's centered. It looks good up close. Now I'm gonna leave this band on because it's thinner and I don't want them to interfere too much with my rods. So I'm gonna tie this down for an hour and come back to cut the lace. It's been an hour. I took a shower. Ooh, that rhymes. I took a shower. Yes, I'm in this dress again. It's easiest to do my makeup because sometimes I do my chest because I have some blemishes. But we're gonna get into this wig. I'm gonna cut the lace, fix any imperfections, and then I'm gonna put the lace back on for another hour while I do my lashes, and I'm gonna give my son a bath because I want everything set by the time the babysitter comes so she won't have to do anything. I totally forgot that I was supposed to do my lashes, but I'm gonna do them once I'm done with this. So let's get to cutting. Cut up to here first, and then I'm gonna go in with this, but I'm gonna get a new one because I think this one is a little dull. Perfect. I love it. And my hair just sits there comfortably. This looks like it's coming from my it looks like it's coming from my scalp. Okay, moving on to the next side, to the next side, to the window, to the... Wait, there's a little lift up there, but that's my actual hair, so it can lay there. I'm just gonna put some extra glue there and let it bake later. But let me continue cutting because I feel excited. I feel good about this look. Okay, there it is. Oh, I love it. Look at that. It looks so good. All right, now this is a little excess lace. I'm gonna cut that. Yes! Great with my natural hairline. I am so psyched. I am so psyched. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna go in with my Wonder Lace Bond and like seal it, and then I'm gonna put the band back on and do my lashes. I'm gonna put this on top of a surface and then transfer it to my hair because I don't want to spray it on because it runs. So I'm using the blow dryer because when you first put it on, it tends to lift the lace, and I don't want to like put it on and then while I'm going around it's lifting it instead before it gets sticky and dries it. So I'm gonna do that in sections. So it's gonna take a little minute. I'm gonna use alcohol and a little Q-tip to get rid of any like excess glue around the edges before I tie it back down for another hour. Or I'm gonna tie it back down until I need the space to do my makeup, because this has got to be laid to the gods. All right, so I'm done with the cleanup and everything. I'm gonna put a silk cover over it, and then I'm gonna tie it down with my melting thing. The silk one is to make sure that it doesn't stick with anything that's not fully dried, so when I pull it up, they're not coming up on the headband. Because if you tie it down and it's not fully dry, it'll stick to your headband, and then when you try to take it off, it'll pull up because it's stuck to the headband. So the silk will prevent sticking onto the headband, so the only sticking will be to my skin, which is what we want. I'm gonna put my bonnet on, then I'm gonna go and give my son a quick bath. Then I will be back to do my lashes. See you in a few. We're back. Now it's time to do the lashes. I bought these and a lash glue. I'm gonna conceal my spots and then do my lashes so they can be really dry by the time I'm ready to do my makeup. The same girl that I got the concealer hack from my dark spots, she said to put the concealer on first and then do skincare. She started doing that. She used to do skincare, then concealer, and then let that dry. And she said put this before the skincare. So I trust her because all her tips that she's given me so far has worked. So I'm just gonna trust her and do it. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is where everything went to shit. Guys, everything went downhill from there. Everything. My whole mood changed. My eye was so irritated. It kept feeling like something was in there and I couldn't get it out. And I'm gonna show you the glue I used. I used this glue called Eyelash Glue Professional Dobor. I don't know if you can see it properly, but ruined my night. It's water-based, so it doesn't dry that quickly. And what I was doing in the video is I was trying to adjust it properly along my eyelid, and it slipped because it just doesn't really dry. I thought it was like a sticky consistency, so even though it might seem wet, it would still be sticky. But that really wasn't the case because I was just adjusting it and it fell into my eye, and my reflexes, because the minute it like touched my eye, they closed, so it kind of locked it into my eye, and I took it out. I went to the bathroom, I washed my face, I washed my eye, I came back out. My whole concealer, as you guys saw, was like messed up. I was trying to be positive. I'm like, maybe when I wash it out, it'll feel better. I just need to get it out of my eyes. I washed it numerous times. It was sensitive, it was irritated, but I was like, I'm just gonna see. It'll probably get better with a little time. My voice sounds hoarse and I'm not exactly sure why, but yeah, I washed my face, I came back out. I was trying to be positive. I'm like, maybe after a couple minutes, after maybe an hour or so, it'll feel better, once the reaction stops. I still got dressed, finished my makeup, I did everything, right? And I stopped recording because I was just not in a good mood, and my phone was telling me that my storage was low, which is crazy because I pay for 2 terabytes of storage. I should be taking 50 pictures a day for the next 10 years and still have space. I don't know if that's how it works, but I say better we come here pay for this, me pay for something that really exists, because space not really exists. But let me calm down because I'm just thinking back on Saturday and it's pissing me off. We had a whole plan. We were gonna go do dinner and then go to like a lounge afterwards and just chill, vibe, and then come home and wrap up the night, you know? So my eye was still irritated. I did my makeup, put my dress on. I stopped recording, as I said, because my whole mood has shifted. Got an Uber, went to the restaurant. On the way to the restaurant, I still felt like something was in my eye, but I was still like manipulating it, trying to get it out. Nothing happened. Got to the restaurant. It was like unbearable. Like every time I blinked, it was so uncomfortable. It just felt like a pebble was in my eye. So I went up to the bathroom. Thankfully, a worker was in there and she brought me like a little bowl for me to put water in and put my eye in to try and like bat it out. So I'm in the restaurant, really nice restaurant. I'm in the bathroom with my eye in a bowl, trying to get this shit out of my eye. In there for quite a long time. My husband texted me and he's like, can you come down soon? I'm just sitting here by myself. Probably looks like he got stood up by a date or something, but I'm just in there trying to get this shit out of my eye. And in the process, I think manipulating it, bothering it, I ended up scraping either my sclera, however you guys pronounce it, it says sclera, or underneath my eyelid. Something in my eye got scraped. When I dipped my eye in that bowl the last time, it burned. So I knew something was scraped. And when I blinked after that, it just kept feeling like there was a raw cut. I felt something under my eye. Either my eyeball was scraped or underneath my eyelid was scraped. It was horrible. I was trying to like be positive. I was trying to tough it out. I'm thinking maybe if I sit here a little longer, it'll feel better. You know, just blink and continue with the night, because the pebble feeling was gone. But this feeling was like a scraped, injured, cut feeling in my eye. Every time I blinked, it was so horrible. We didn't even finish dinner. We got an appetizer. I was uncomfortable the entire time. We got dinner. I got a salmon and potatoes and some broccoli. I took probably like 3 bites out of my salmon and we had to leave. I wanted to go to the lounge, but I just couldn't because I was just so uncomfortable. My eye was An eye injury or something being wrong with your eye is one of the worst things ever. I was so uncomfortable. We had to come home early. I went, washed my makeup off, tried to I put eye drops in my eye. I was trying everything just to feel better. And then I turned to Google. Google said it'll be better in 24 to 48 hours or while I slept. So I washed my face, put the drops in my 2 drops in my eye to try to make it feel better, and nothing was working. So ultimately I just went to bed. I woke up, it felt better. I didn't have that pain when I blinked anymore, but it was swollen. It looks pretty good today. Yesterday, this one was a little lower because it was still swollen, which is why I didn't even make the video yesterday and posted it, because I wasn't even gonna put this video out because I wasn't sure if I was gonna post anything at all. But on my WhatsApp, usually every year I post what I do for my birthday. So I was gonna do that here, but it was spoiled. Anyway, so it was a little swollen yesterday. It's a lot better today. I look a lot more normal and I'm thankful for that. So we have decided that we're gonna have a redo where we redo the date and I wear my dress and everything so I can take cute pictures and show them to you guys, because I felt cute, I looked cute, my eye was just fucking up. So yeah, that's what happened for my birthday. And it's crazy, this is the first birthday that I knew what I wanted to do. I ordered everything in time, my shoe, my dress, my hair. I ordered everything in time beforehand. This was pre-planned. Usually I am last minute. I'm the week before my birthday, I'm like, oh my god, I need to order this, but it's not gonna come in time, and yada 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 yada. And the one time I'm like, I have everything in place, it's gonna be a great night. This fucking eye glue messes it up. And my husband, he was like, when was the last time you wore eyelashes? Why were you wearing eyelashes? Because I haven't worn them in a long time. And I'm like, I haven't in forever, but I'm turning 25, so I wanted to be a little extra. And you see what extraness cost me? yeah, so keep an eye out for that redo. I will definitely be recording and show it to you guys. And yeah, that's it. So I know it's Tuesday. I told you I wasn't gonna post this video at all, and then I just decided to share it. So yeah, that's what happened for my big 25th birthday. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.